Hey everyone, Lensman Oz and the girls here. We're back for episode 6 of Nuts and Bolts. How you all doing today?
I'm doing good. Hi.
Ladies are good?
Yep.
Just moving my microphone a little bit, sorry about that. Alrighty, today I want to hand in a couple of quests, but Dragon wants me to look at something in her base first. Lead away. Ooh, okay, lag says that she just teleported. Cheaty. Anyway, no, I've explained why we teleport in a video series. It makes it much easier to get stuff done without spending all day walking backwards and forwards. I guess this ladder thing is where I've got to come up. I'm trying to get to your front door at the moment. Dragon's Den. Some decorating has happened with the marble that you trashed from the Astral Sorcery area.
Yep.
Double compressed cobblestone, is that like decorative or?
Yes, it's decorative.
Okay, where are we going? Back behind you? Very pretty.
This is where rituals are going to take place when we finally get it.
Rituals for what? Ars Magica.
Runes, rites, and rituals, that thing.
Ah, you might need a bigger area because the ritual thing for, if it's Ars Magica you're talking about, is going to be bigger than this, but that's cool.
It's more like there's blood magic, alchemy, and all that. This is just for small stuff that can be done inside.
That's cool. Are you going to replace this stone with anything, or?
Nah, it looks nice.
Okay, cool. I thought you'd kind of replicate what's going on the other side here with it. How you going, Jamerella? How are your houses doing? Got any new ones?
No, but I am working towards a quest.
You're working towards a quest? Oh, that's right. You're doing something that's further on in the book, which may actually unlock fairly soon. A couple of things that we've done in between episodes. So we've got the power now. I am working towards seeing if I can cheese a little bit with the industrial wires mod. I'm not sure if it'll do it, but I'm kind of stuck at the moment. I need to hand in the quests we've got to move forward a little bit. I have made a plate cast for the Tinker's Smeltery, which makes it able to be able to like make a plate without using any durability on a hammer or anything like that. So you get, bronze plates, which I think I need a few of actually. But anyway, let's see what we got here in terms of questing. Right, so compressor is made. 2 carbon plates in my inventory. So carbon plates, for those playing along at home, that's not the carbon plate recipe, that one is there, is raw carbon mesh, which comes from raw carbon fibre, 2 of, and raw carbon fibre is made from pulverized coal. So you just get 16 coal, 8 coal. Let's do that again. 2 of them, so 8 coal per one of these, so it's 16 coal total for the carbon plates. And you throw that in a compressor. All good. And we can... I'm going to take the advanced alloy because it's actually harder to make than the carbon plates as our reward. Next thing we need to work towards is the metal former, which I actually have done here. So here's our metal former recipe. So we've got the toolbox, which was bronze item casings, and a chest, and the basic machine casing, which we've made before, copper coils, copper wire, round, and iron ingot. And that will give us, if I had space in my inventory to collect it, that will give us our metal former. I've just been topping up the generator here with the dried peat. Generally, it burns through it pretty quick, but it also tops up the system pretty quick. I can't put too much in because it just burns it as much as it feels like. It just continuously burns, and then it'll drop a little bit and it'll chew up another ingot. So that's not ideal. 1 metal former, chewing up the power. There we go. This thing probably isn't quick enough anymore, which is why I wanted to try and cheese the water wheel as hopefully I can get to in this episode and show you. Right, so metal format is here. We can now make plates and stuff. We don't need the hammer. We can make wires. We can make all sorts of stuff. So that's going to hand that one in. We're going to get machine casing or electronic circuits. What was I going to make next? Next, I was going to make this thing here. So I need a machine casing for that. So let's take the machine casing. Oh, and no inventory space. Oh. Let's put that away, and that away is 3 spots enough. That'll do. So we're going to get some iron plates and a machine casing. The Tinker's construct, apparently. We already made the Tinker's smeltery. So all I did was I had to hold the cast. I don't know why Dragon's throwing stuff at me again. All I had to do was hold the ingot cast. We've already got one in there. Can I melt you? No. Yeah, had to hold that and clamp, so do the detection bit, and it worked. So that gives us the next Tinker's Quest, which will give us that pickaxe head cast and a paper sharpening kit. We can either choose a bronze pickaxe head or a titanium tool rod. I'll take the titanium tool rod, actually.
So did I.
Because bronze pickaxe head we can make. I have too much junk in my inventory. Let's put this here, because I know I'm going to need it. Oh, hang on, that's... Really? Yikes. That's a terrible, terrible exchange, considering how you make... a machine casing. It's, if you remember, it's iron plates are in a sturdy casing. Sturdy casing is bronze around a redstone gear. Put it, and you're going to get eight iron back. That's nasty. So that's been claimed. We can't do the tool forge because we need to get night slime, which means we are going to need purple slime.
Why do you need a water bucket?
Probably don't. Do you need a bucket?
I'm taking 2 buckets to the nether.
Well, I had 2 buckets in my inventory you could have taken, but anyway. Whatever. Alright, so let's look at this universal energy thing, which actually may prevent me from needing to do the cheesing of the water wheel. Because I think what it can do is convert power to... I think it converts any power to RF. I don't know whether it will convert back to IC2 power, but that could be possible with the universal cables. Capable of transferring all of them, but looks like we can't make universal cables. That's unfortunate. Alright, so let's make this thing that we need to make here basic. So the basic energy cube is going to require the machine casing. It's going to require 2 of these batteries, 4 redstone, and a couple of gold cables, double insulated gold cables. So let's use our metal former in extruding mode and throw one of these in. A couple of dried peat in there to keep it going. Hopefully we get 2 out of this. We get 4. That's awesome. So we need to turn this into... See, we got these wires. It seems pretty cool. Oh, hang on. It's seeing that crafting station now instead of the chest, which is unfortunate. 4 of them, because you need to make it double insulated. Okay, I'm going to move this because I rely on that to see this chest. I use that for storage a lot. Right. Basic cube. So that's those bits, and that's those bits. So all we need now is the 2 batteries, which what we should be able to do now is go, and I'm not sure how much we get from this. I'm going to use this a little bit for a moment. Do I get 2 plates? I get 1 tin plate. That's alright. Okay, so it's still going to be 2 tin per battery. So I need 4 tin total. This thing does chew a bit more power than the other machines have been. Very much so. Hence why we need to get into a passive power gen for these. So this should give me that. I've got. Oh, I need some more. I need some tin cables. I have 1. Don't have any more tin around. Got some copper. No, I need to pulverize some tin. Pulverize or macerate some tin, I should say. Things are starting to chew up the power. And into here. Okay, there's our tin. How do you stain glass? I think it's 8 pieces of glass around the die in the center.
Wow.
And then you get 8 pieces
That's
of
nasty.
8 pieces of dyed stained glass. Okay, I need tin cable. Let's use our metal former in extruding mode. So we get rid of that bit of wood that was in my inventory. Burn it in the furnace. It'll be fine. Cool, tin cable. So I need a little bit of rubber. 2 of them. Excellent. That gives us our 2 batteries. We should be able to make our basic energy cube. Excellent. And then we needed to make something else. We needed to make an LV transformer. Okay, so it's going to require some wood, a couple of tin cables, which is cheap, and some copper cables. That's all right. Let's do 2 of them in there, which should give us. That should give us a. I need 4 of them in there. Well, hang on, I only need 1, don't I? Oh, just 1. We got the. Oh, that only gives 3. That's unfortunate. Need 2 tin cables. Excellent. So let's start setting this up. 2 of them, and then some wood. Like that. Get our. You out of power. Yoink. So you can use redstone in here too, which is a little bit wasteful, but in the case of this at the moment, where I'm using the machine a lot, probably not so bad. Right, so 1 of them, that, pretty sure that's what we need, just a coil, yep, cool. 1 coil. And this will give us an LV transformer. That should enable us to complete the next one. Okay, so Mechanism Energy Cube can convert EU to RF and RF to EU. This will act as a bridge between power systems. Keep in mind the Mech Energy Cube starts at a T2 power source and goes up with higher tier Mech Cubes. You'll need a transformer for T1 EU machines. So what we can do here, perhaps, is we can get our cube underneath here maybe. Let's break this. I don't have enough room in my inventory, but let's put you there. So it's accepting power. So we can now put that wherever it went. It wasn't a relay, it was a oh, there it is. Just heard it pick up. We can now put the LVY connector there perhaps, and run the cable like that to enable this to have power. And then what we should be able to do is put this here. I'm not sure which way that is now. It's very hard to tell. You should be able to shift right click with the wrench. So that should be correct. That should be putting power into here. And then because we've got this, I made a bat box. What I'm wondering, can we take, oh, don't do that, that'll break it. Don't we pick this up, put bat box here and wrench it so it's downwards. And then I'm hoping I can do the tin cable thing. The tin wire is what I'm after, or even copper wire. 128. Maybe. Let's try this. Got the copper wire coil, and this is from Industrial Wires. Okay, so we need to make a tin wire, maybe a copper wire connector. I don't want to blow stuff up, but it's copper and rubber. That's not much. Interesting. So what are these tiers? Okay, so metal former is a power tier 1, but I've got a copper cable plugged into it at the moment. So for me, I should be able to run copper direct from here actually, because that's tier 2. But I don't want to blow stuff up. Rubber. I'm probably going to need some more rubber. I do have a tree tap somewhere. It's in my inventory. So I might go and just quickly tap our rubber trees outside. And then we'll set up a cable. How are you girls doing? Very quiet today.
Good.
Almost finished. Just got to do one part of this thing.
One part of which thing, Madonna? Oh, that quest.
The quest thing.
Which one are you doing again? I'll open it up in the book in a second. Oh, where did that rubber go?
The
Thermionic Fabricator?
Yeah.
Is that the one? The Thermionic Fabricator. Which is here. Which is that pretty much it's unlocked now. So yes, the reward is valid. Yep, cool. So that's a nice jump ahead of what we need. Awesome. I have too much junk in my inventory, as always. Let's get some rubber. I'm going to kind of offload a couple of things into here. The generator, for example. And I need some more copper. I don't remember how much of copper I made earlier. I keep going to the compressor to try and macerate things. It's ridiculous. Right, so we need this. A little bit more rubber. Okay, so that's going to get us the connectors, which for the moment might be enough. We start with one set, so I should be able to do connect to here, connect to here. Let's hope this doesn't explode. Fingers are crossed. I've never tested this. Go. Oh, apparently. Oh, you get one. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Stop looking. So if I do this and one of these, see the wire length in the data there? See, it says wire length 1 block. If I add another one, it's 2 blocks. So I'm going to need a little bit more copper cable, copper wire, I should say.
I'm gonna need a lot of your cobblestone.
Yeah, there's a drawer full. Go for it. So we can extrude. Can I do cutting? Can I? No, it's bronze plate. That's cool. Stop looking. I can't just throw stuff in here now either. I'm gonna have to boost it up with some redstone. I suppose I could do it manually. There's a thing. So how many blocks do I need? At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. There's another 3. Okay, so that's now 5. Let's get rid of this plate. You know what? Forge hammer. Got my cutters. That's out of power. Dragon just disapparated in front of me. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Okay, let's try this. It's a little bit of a different mechanic. Ooh, is this working? You got power? No, it's not transmitting power. Probably because I don't need to connect this here. And this is where we blow things up. Can I join these together? Yes. If I connect you here. There it goes. I knew I'd blow it up. Fantastic. Alright, so yeah, that doesn't work. So what I can do is make another bat box. So I've got blew up half the cables under there at least. Let's put cables back. Alright, so if I take this and we put the bat box down, which again I'm going to need some more batteries and stuff, so
Be amazed.
the idea is I need to put this here with the output on the top actually, or the input thing on the top I should say. We put our connector fixed step down. Input's 128, output's 32. Yeah, that's fine. And then connector on there, and then we go from here to here. It doesn't have enough wire because I blew it up. Alright, give me a second. I'll create another bat box. I want to get this working before we get much further. So, one tick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I've made the bat box here, and it is currently filling up with power. I've just done a copper cable in between. These all have power now. The LV transfer, I put this here because I had to get power into the thing while I was to make items, so I just had some cable running. So this can actually be taken down. So we are now running from this energy cube, and it is using a little bit more power than normal because it's filling up the bat box. Seems to be topping back up. And the only other thing I hadn't done is in here I needed to go into side config and turn the sides that it's connected to, so this side and this side, to output. So just really quickly, I know Jamerella is ready to do something, but really quickly, just let's grab our book. Yep. Okay, cool. So, Jamerella, you finished your quest, did you?
Yes.
So you made the Thermionic Fabricator.
Yes.
You haven't actually you haven't pulled it out of the crafting table yet, right?
Nope.
And for those at home, have a look at this recipe. 3 blocks of insulating glass, a diamond chest, 4 2x insulated gold cables, and a sturdy casing in the middle. So the insulated glass is iron, dust, and cactus green, and glass. So you've done all of this by hand, right?
Yes.
Did you use, like, I've only just made these machines, so you've crafted all this stuff without my machines, right? Apart from maybe macerating?
Most of it.
I've only just put the metal former down, so you crafted the wires by hand.
Yes.
Well done. Where's your crafting table with it in it?
In my house.
Alright, let's go up to your house then. Whee! So, obviously, Jamerella's used the hammer and the wire cutters, and she has managed to collect the dye she needs. So, I didn't find too much cactus around. Where'd you find the cactus? You have to go for a long walk, or? Jamerella?
What? Sorry?
The cactus, where'd you end up finding that?
There's like a whole chunk of field behind your house, like.
Behind my house? Oh yeah, over there in the
Right, that way.
in the weird sort of biome. I have seen some there. I just forgot it was there.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you know, berries are looking good here. You're not meant to punch yourself when you walk in the door. You're stacking your loot up on the ground, eh?
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool thing that you can do with this pack. Is you've got the ability to store items in piles. Alright, well, you do the honours. You got it? Cool. Which means we can hand in the quest. We're going to get a diamantine electron tube as a quest reward. Very cool. So the Thermionic Fabricator is going to be useful for a couple of things in this pack. It standard sort of. Now she's throwing other stuff. I don't think I've got room in my inventory.
Oh.
We've got fireproof wood and stuff. So some of our recipes have changed to make use of the electron tube. So this is definitely a now everyone's throwing stuff at me. I'm not a pack mule.
But it's your stuff now.
Have some wood and you throw me the glass. Right. So let's head back down home. I think we're getting close to a wrapping up point, and we'll need to just start looking into where we're going to go next. Definitely happy that we now have passive power gen. It may not be enough yet, so we may need to eventually augment our power with perhaps, as I said, a windmill. Or, I don't know, it depends. We'll see what's in the book for the next sort of steps, but the water wheel is generating okay. Worst case, we put a second water wheel in. But yeah, we now got both sets of stuff all running off the same power. We can start getting some other machines over here and working. Yeah, you beat me. I walked. And working towards some other bits and pieces. So we've got to do the resonator next, and then we've got to go and get some embers, ember crystals. So that'll be something we do in the next episode. Resonator. How's a resonator made in this pack? One extra letter is enough. Resonator. We need pulsating iron. We need red quartz and caminite plate. So red quartz is quartz serenity redstone. Coal cakes we've got, that's easy enough. It's just a pulsating iron, so pulsating iron apparently we'll be able to smelt. Nope, that's just smelting. Okay, so I guess to get pulsating iron we need either an induction smelter, an alloy furnace, or apparently a metal alloyer from rock hounding will do it. Iron dust and ender dust. So yeah, we're going to need to look into how to do this, and that's probably something for the next episode. I'm going to clean up all the junk in my inventory. I will need to change this up a bit. Get rid of our survival generator here maybe. and start our RF powered machines on this side. So we'll get some sort of battery cube. And now that we've got our energy conduits, we can power them straight off the system here with not too much problem with cables and things. So I'm just going to plop you there for now. I will eventually move this peat drying system. It's still got a lot of stuff in it. Unless I expand it out exponentially, it wouldn't be too hard now that we've got the ability. The peat drying pallet is just some wood and some sticks, so I could probably, I don't know, maybe we make a whole mess of them pumping into a chest. I mean, just for this you could get, what, 6 around the one chest, which would be cool. Anyway, I broke the window too, by the way. I broke a window. Power setup. Lots of quests done today. Next episode we'll work towards these other things.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching. Leave those comments down below. And I hope you come and join us in the next one. Anything you girls want to add? No? Yes?
Nah.
No, not really.
How about goodbye?
Okay.
Yeah, goodbye.
We can say goodbye.
We'll do that.
Bye.
Say goodbye then.
Bye.
See you all later.